we're gonna restart the recording.
And bring in energy, like,
Bring in.
like, agaya, and be like, you know, like hand gestures.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly.
Let's go, let's do this. Because trust me, when nobody's pro at this. Trust me. ठीक है, 10 गाने लगते हैं मैं एक rap बनाता हूँ फिर.
I'm gonna put this in the video. Hey guys, this is my 3rd or 4th episode. I'm gonna figure that out later. I have with me Mudassir. He's 21 and he's doing bachelor's in business, but that is not what we're gonna talk about. So Mudassir rap karta hai.
Yeah.
And I noticed that just a while back, and I decided to do this because you know his rap is different, and he realized he could rap like 2 years back.
Yeah.
And this is amazing. You know, I'm excited. Mudassir, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, my name is Mudassir Khan. पूरा नाम ज़रूरी है, ठीक है? और लोग ही ना समझे कि मैं लावारिस हूँ इसलिए. तो so I started rapping 2 years ago. Yes, and this is the first time you can interest me as बात में. Thank you so much. This means a lot, right? So I started rapping 2 years ago on very random, like, it was a random thing. Like, I took a piece of paper and I took a pen and I'm like, you know, आज किसी को तो सुनाते नहीं है, आज लिख डालते हैं इसको. You know, ये absorb कर लेकर आया दिन कोई और किसी और को सुनाऊँ तो, you know, it would be like, yeah, you're just emotional, you're sensitive, so it's better to rather put it on the paper. And that's how, you know, first time I started writing. That's how I eventually.
Okay. So you decided, and then you realized that you could rap, right?
Yeah.
When did you actually, you know, the words? When did you start singing them out, rapping them out?
Well, I wrote it in a poetic way. Like, it was supposed to be a poetry, but then I played a beat in the background, right? I was sitting alone in my room and I was listening to this beat, right? And I started reading it with the beat, and I realized that, yaar, if I could just change the way the words sound a little bit, maybe it would start having a flow and it would turn into a rap. So I did it right there, you know. I started cutting off some words and making the sentences a little short and all of that. And then I like started reading it fast with the beat. Try to sync with the beat. I started like rap, and I was like, whoa, oh shit, I can rap, like, oh damn. For me, it was a shocking thing because it was a kind of never expected to be rap. It was just random.
Let's before we proceed, let's talk about rap culture.
Yeah.
You know, Pakistani society में rap is not as popular. Parents अक्सर सुनते हैं तो कहते हैं ये क्या चीखें मार रहा है, ये क्या बोल रहा है, बंद करो. Real का गाना ला, but
हमारे दौर में गाने होते थे, क्या गाने होते थे.
You know, there's more to rap than that.
Yeah.
You tell me, you know better.
Well, rap came to existence in a community where there was oppression, in the black community specifically. Rap का मकसद simply ये था कि जो भी oppression आप अपनी society में, अपनी community में feel कर रहे हैं, whether it's discrimination, whether it's racism, whether it's the cops beating your ass for no reason just because your skin tone's black, right? It was a platform जिसके through लोग जो अपने साथ oppressions हुए हैं, ज़्यादतियाँ हुई हैं, उनको सुना सके लोगों को. You know, they could express it, they could spit it out, right? They could yell it out that, you know, even if you don't want to listen or even if you don't want to look at what we're facing, you're gonna have to hear it. You know, हम चीख के बोलेंगे और तुम तक आवाज़ पहुँचेगी और फिर तुम चाह के ignore करना, ठीक है? लेकिन हम तुम्हें सुनाएंगे. We're gonna see, you know, like whether you give a shit or not. Because for us, it's just a way to express, for us to just feel a little light.
Because you know, there's a thing, there's this misconception that, you know, black people are violent and stuff like that.
Yes.
But, you know, after all this oppression and stuff, you know, not everybody's perfect. So there's some people that maybe, you know, they may turn to violence. But then there's a lot of them that actually chose to express their emotions or rap. If you know, it's not just people screaming, like my mom says. It's more about people, you know, expressing their emotions, and because, you know, the other people, they don't always want to listen. So, you know, you gotta put it to their face that you are gonna listen.
You're
rap,
gonna have to listen.
The violent part that people say is in rap. It's basically, you know, just making people listen.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot going on.
Because rap itself gives you, it catches people's attention, right? Now, if you're a good rapper and you know how to like connect to the beat, you know how to sync your lyrics with the beat, right? If you do that, then even if you're saying something that would offend the next person in a normal conversation, if you do it in a rap, he would be much more positive about it and less offended about it. It'd be like, oh, acha rap hai, acha waqai isne kuch feel kiya hai to isne ye likha hai, right? Then, but on a daily to daily conversation, agar daily basis pe agar aap aisi koi baat karo na jo usually rappers karte hain, it becomes controversial. Log to gaaliyan dein. Like Eminem, for example, right? He's the #1 rapper in the entire world. Like, he's the rap god. Now he says so many things that अगर वो एक normal बंदा तो rapper नहीं होता और वो एक बंदा बोल रहा होता बैठ के किसी like लोगों के बीच में तो लोग उसे गाली नहीं देते, he would be outcast in a second, but because he raps, right? So he must be facing it, he must be facing a certain emotion that's making him write that. It's just a platform just where things become acceptable.
So the lyrics in rap are what matter, and your lyrics, I want to talk about your lyrics. They're not about the typical money, gangbanging, girls, cars. There's none of that. It's something else. You tell me, you know better. What is it?
There is a very big reason for that. It's like drugs and money and girls. Well, they exist already. They exist. Like the girls exist in your life. Pretty sure if you're not into drugs, but still drugs do exist in your life somewhere. If you want to do a drug, you'll find it, right?
Yeah.
It exists in all of our lives, right? We all have cars. We all kind of, alhamdulillah, have money. People who don't, right? ऐसा नहीं कि लोग गरीब नहीं हैं. I'm just saying majority. It's a common thing. Wealth is very common. Girls, very common. Drugs, very common. But being real and spitting the truth, that's very uncommon. So why my rap is so different is because I don't think कि मुझे गाड़ियों और लड़कियों के बारे में rap करके कुछ मिलेगा या मुझे लगेगा कि मैंने कुछ पढ़ा है, to be very honest, because if I rap about girls, right, or if I rap about cars, all of us can simply just relate so easily कि यार, हम सब कुछ गाड़ियाँ, हम सब कुछ बच्चियाँ हैं यार, it's just a good vibe. But when I rap about something that people don't realize, people don't look at, people जो सोचना भी चाहते हैं कि अच्छा हमारी society में ये भी मसले हैं, because they're too busy talking about cars, girls and drugs. जबकि ये चीजें कोई नई चीज नहीं है. They exist from the beginning of the world, right? So it's always
about the system that we are in.
Yeah.
That's what you talk about. The unfair system, the oppression that people have faced, and then the whole injustice.
Yes.
What impact does it make? I mean, most people are scared to express themselves.
Yes, they are, and they have the entire right to feel that way.
And then you decide that you're not gonna give a shit what what other people think, and you decide to talk about it.
Yeah.
How controversial does that get?
Well, see, I'll tell you what. Well, we as Muslims, right? So हम मुसलमान हैं, तो हम as Muslims हमें लगता है कि हम ना कुछ lines cross नहीं कर सकते. और जो कि सच है, हम नहीं कर सकते. Because as Muslims and in a Muslim community, you have certain boundaries, right? तो rap वो boundary तोड़ देता है automatically because music itself is haram. But rap एक फायदा आपको ज़रूर देता है. Rap gives you an opportunity to express your anger and take your frustration out. I think it's better to be a rapper than somebody जो लोगों को मार रहा है मुक्के और लड़ रहा है और गालियाँ दे रहा है, and he's like, calling girls bitches because he's just heartbroken over some girl 4 years ago or anything. He should rather just put it into rap, right? And put his emotions down. चाहे किसी को ना सुनाए. It's another platform जिसमें आपको दंगा फसाद नहीं करना पड़े, लोगों से लड़ना ना पड़े, अपनी लोगों को hurt ना करना पड़े. You can just put it down.
Because there's two things. Either you can be violent in real life, or you can just be angry for a while, write it down on a piece of paper, and then make a melody out of it so people can enjoy what they're listening. And I feel like songs have so much effect on us because somewhere they run in our background. When something positive runs in your background, in the back of your head, it makes an impact. So rap definitely does make an impact. Because beating someone up is not gonna make an impact, but putting your all those emotions in the back of their head,
precisely.
Is, how you make them
you feel this sense of accomplishment कि यार जो बात मैं अपनी डेली कॉन्वर्सेशन में बंदे को नहीं समझा पाया या नहीं कह पाया, वो एक ट्रैक ने फर उसको सुना दी बगैर पॉज हुए, राइट? कि भाई इसने सुन ली. Rather than if I'm having a normal conversation with you and I try to talk about the issues that we're facing in the society, I'd be like यार ये जो मतलब लोग खून बहा रहे हैं, ठीक है, इस नाम पे कि यार जाती हुई थी, यजीद ने जाती की थी, बट कंपैरेटिवली अगर आप देखो तो हम एक सोसाइटी में रहते हैं जिसमें लोग भूखे मर रहे हैं और लोगों को फिक्र नहीं है. हम एक सोसाइटी में रहते हैं जिसमें लोग प्यासे हैं, लोगों को फिक्र नहीं है, ठीक है? तो आई एम जस्ट सेइंग कि वी हैव ऑल दीज बिलीफ्स, राइट, बट वी डू नॉट हैव एक्शंस टू बैक देम अप एट ऑल. तो दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट कि यार जिस तरह के हम लोग हैं ना, हम जिस तरह के लोग हैं, हमारा जो कल्चर, हमारा ट्रेडिशन है, रैप उससे बाहर नहीं है. रैप बस एक प्लेटफॉर्म है रियलाइज करने के लिए कि भाई हमारा ट्रेडिशन, हमारा कल्चर वैल्यूएबल है. इट्स गुड टू बी गुड टू पीपल. इट्स नेसेसरी. वी शुड टॉक अबाउट ऑपरेशन अगेंस्ट वुमेन. वी शुड टॉक अबाउट ऑपरेशन अगेंस्ट रैपर्स, क्योंकि भाई रैप कोई करता है तो वो हरामी है, like
that is what people think. Exactly.
Yeah, कोई रैप करता है हरामी है, तो भाई तो फिर तो कोई शायर है तो वो शराबी है. तो नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. मेनी पोएट्स यार नहीं बड़े डिसेंट होते हैं, बड़े तहजीब याफ्ता शायर होते हैं. तो देन व्हाई नॉट रैपर्स? you know. अब ये जो mentality है ना, उसको हमने बहुत हम फंस गए इस mentality, इस सोच के अंदर कि if somebody raps तो वो definitely हरामी होगा, वो खराब होगा, वो religious तो नहीं होगा यार. Why would he care about anything? He's a gone case, you know. He's not a part of the community, you know. He's a rebel, ये खराब है. So they're automatically outcast by the society. Rather than they're the people who are the most oppressed by society and they're tired and they just want to put their expressions out there. Just listen to them. Because if I really talk about कि हाँ लोगों को फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि लोग भूखे हैं, लोगों को फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि यार लोग हर्ट होते हैं सिंपल बातों से, राइट. कोई बात कर रहा हूँ यार कि you know somehow the littlest things mean a lot, right. अगर मैं कोई नॉर्मल बेसिस बात कर रहा हूँ तो people will stop me, interrupt me, they would be like अपना ओपिनियन भी देंगे. But when I'm rapping, दो ना अपना ओपिनियन. Can you sync it to the beat? Can you rap like me? No, you can't. You know why? Because it's my opinion. I'm giving it. You're gonna have to listen to it. You can't pause me because I won't pause. I'm rapping. I'm spitting. It's not gonna stop.
It's not gonna stop. Okay, so this first rap, we're gonna come back to that. You put it out to your social circle. तुमने कहा कि, you know, you decided you're not gonna put it out like socially, but you're gonna express it to your friends. How was the feedback that you got?
Well, I'm a very insecure person, if I be really honest. And I think there is nothing wrong in that. You do scene and like, I don't feel insecure. मैं बहुत ओखा हूँ. नहीं, ये scene नहीं है. As human beings, we all somehow do feel insecure. Somewhere we feel less, you know. We need other people to make us feel validated and loved, and there's nothing wrong in that because you know we're human beings. As human beings, हमें सहारा चाहिए. Exactly. You can't survive alone. Like how long? If you do survive alone, कोई अकेला भी रहता है तो उस बंदे की life और thought process इतनी messed up होती है because he does not have that kind of interaction in his life. So my friend circle, what benefit it gave me was कि they supported me, even though मैं खुद जानता था कि at the moment मैं अच्छा नहीं कर रहा.
You're not good, yeah.
मैं rap.
But this little push that they gave you,
because they believed in me.
Exactly.
You know, even when I didn't believe in myself, मेरे 2 से 3 दोस्त थे, they believed in me and they said कि भाई तू ये कर and you'd become good at it. And eventually, no, I'm not saying I'm very good at it now, but I've gotten a lot.
It's the courage. You know, it takes courage to put out stuff, and also, so you did this, and you know, okay, let's say feedback does not matter to you. How did it personally feel? You know, how did it feel expressing all of this? You know, you decided to come up with a beat, a proper, rap. You completed a song, your very own original. How was that? How did it feel? And before that, tell me a little how, what did it take to make a rap? I mean, the content, because people say, यार ये rap कर रहे, ये बना सकते हैं, सही है. हम कैसे express करें? हमें नहीं आता, हमें नहीं. So how can people do this?
Well, that's actually a very good question. Well, what I can say कि how could people do this is कि right. I never knew how to rap. 2 साल पहले मैं rap नहीं कर सकता. 2 साल पहले मैं सोच भी नहीं सकता था कि मैं rap कर सकता हूँ. Go a year back, you tell me that I would be rapping after 3 years, I'd be like, हो नहीं सकता, impossible. मैंने ज़िंदगी में कभी लिखा नहीं है, you know, like I never wrote down anything in my life, ठीक है? तो मैं लिखने बैठा. It's actually the time you invest in your writing skill.
Yeah.
Basically, आप लिखते रहते हो. Maybe in the start you sound whack, right? But then after a while, if you keep writing, every day, you come home, you write anything, you just write about yourself, write a journal, write poetry, just try, just try, you keep trying, along the line of that, खुद महारत हासिल कर दोगे. Because, like you're driving, right? पहले दिन आप गाड़ी में बैठते हो, तो you're not like, maybe you learn, अच्छा gear ऐसे लगाते हैं, race ऐसे देते हैं, आप सीख जाते हो.
Exactly.
लेकिन, are you really a driver? You're not. It's the everyday of driving that makes you an experienced driver. उसी तरह is a writer, because trust me, I can assure you कि जो शायर होते हैं ना, जो शायरी करते हैं सिर्फ rap नहीं करते, they could do better rap than rappers, 1,000 times better. And I even know some rappers.
Because they know how,
हाँ,
they know how.
Because उनको लिखना आता है, तो उनको पता है कि इसको मैं किस तरह construct करूँगा तो it will sound this way. Way better than a rapper. क्योंकि rapper तो लिखता ही उसका लिखने का pattern इस तरह का होता है ना कि वो rhyme करे, एक bar बनाए. Poets, they come with a very indirect way of expressing what they're feeling, and then their vocabulary is much better than rappers, if I be really honest, because they take time to choose a word. So anybody who writes eventually can become a rapper. It's not a problem.
So it's the words that that play the whole thing.
It's about how real your emotions are. मतलब आप जो feel कर रहे हैं यार, how real is it? Is that emotion strong enough to make a difference? Or are you just gonna, sit down and do nothing?
Okay, so ये तो हो गया. Now, basic thing, there's a lot of misconceptions about rap. So, do you think, rap should be more popular? And then, one more thing, the language, because rap started off in English, and then you decided कि, Urdu में कर. क्योंकि हमारे लोग, English is not as common. And then when you're speaking in English in fast heavy, but it's kind of an innovation.
Yes.
A lot of people came up with this. There was this thing, Desi hip hop.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a culture.
Yeah.
So instead of adopting to the English, you decide to do it in Urdu.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty fascinating. I'll put a trim of your video.
We'll do something right now. Abhi kar lenge.
Abhi freestyle
kar lenge.
Definitely.
Like,
so
I think yaar when you talk about rap, right, and what is it capable of? When you think about rap, ये करता क्या basically? It does nothing. It just makes you lighter. मतलब at the end of the day, अगर आप rap कर भी रहे हो ना, और अगर आप rap करना भी चाह रहे हो, तो it's not necessary कि आपको musician ही बनना है या आपको rapper ही बनना है. आप rap तब भी कर सकते हैं जब आप आपका दिल कर रहा है कि आप बस लिखते हैं. Sometimes at night you're just smoking a cigarette and you're just doing it for yourself. It becomes a way of self therapy, right? कि मतलब आप किसी से बात नहीं कर पा रहे तो आप बस बातें करें, like rap करें, आप उसका निकाल.
अगर कोई और नहीं है तो there's always a paper.
हाँ, there's always a paper. क्योंकि देखो, I said this earlier too before we started this podcast कि यार अगर तुम किसी बंदे को कोई बात बताते हो ना और वो तुम्हें सुनता है तो तुम्हें समझने के लिए नहीं सुनेगा. ये बहुत कम है, बहुत रेयर है कि कोई समझने के लिए सुनता है. लोग सुनते हैं, हाँ ये बात पकड़ूं, जवाब दूं मैं इसको, लाइक सुनते हैं जवाब देने के लिए. पर जब आप रैप कर रहे हो ना यार, तो लाइक आप किसी के जवाब के तो मतलब आप चाहते ही नहीं हो कि जवाब दे, आप तो बोल ही इसलिए रहोगे
कि बस सुनो भाई.
तो yeah, and what were you saying before that? I kind of forgot that.
What were we talking about?
I'm ADHD भाई, मैं ADHD हूँ भाई, I'm sorry, मुझे नहीं पता, ठीक है.
Anyways, we are gonna wrap this up, and I hope you guys, if any one of you made it till the end, you're the real one.
17 मिनट हो गए.
This is. मैं
सोच रहा हूँ ज़्यादा सिंगल 46 मिनट कैसे हो, अब मैं realize कर रहा हूँ. God damn it.
Before this, इसने मुझे कहा यार तुम total 5 से 7 मिनट का.
हाँ.
Like यार मेरा concept 5 से 7 मिनट का नहीं है.
भाई बस नहीं आ रहा.
Exactly. Thank you, yaar. Thank you.
Thank you
and
so much.
Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up, and Mudassir, it was great talking to you.
Thank you.
It was, I noticed a side of you that I didn't know.
ये बड़ा स्वीट बंदा हो यार.
Exactly.
बड़ा स्वीट बंदा हो यार. लोग रैपर इतने टफ नहीं होते. सख्त लौंडा होने की जरूरत नहीं है एक रैपर को. इट्स वेरी रॉन्ग. एक रैपर है ना, टाटा होगा, अकड़ होगी इसमें यार, मतलब एटीट्यूड होगा यार इसमें, शोधा होगा, सख्त होगा, बदतमीज होगा, गालियाँ देता होगा, नशाई होगा, चर्सी होगा, ठीक है, ऑल ऑफ दोस थिंग्स, बट नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है भाई. लोग रैप करते हैं क्योंकि उनको अच्छा लगता है. लोग रैप करते हैं क्योंकि यार भाई उनको लिखना है, उनको एक प्लेटफॉर्म चाहिए बोलने का, उनको एक प्लेटफॉर्म चाहिए एक्सप्रेस करने का. उनको लोगों ने बोलने नहीं दिया, उनको लोगों ने सुना नहीं, देयर वॉइस वाज नॉट हर्ड, तो उन्होंने रैप किया. तो अगर तुम चाहते हो कि तुम्हारे आगे भी ना बोले तो फिर क्या रैप भी ना करें? क्योंकि रैप तुम्हारी मर्जी, ना सुनो, नहीं अच्छा लगता ना सुनो. अगला रैप कर रहा है, क्यों कर रहा है? खुद उसको एक प्लेटफॉर्म मिले कि उस पर वो बोल सके, लोग उसको सुन सकें. तो एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यार रैपर होते नॉर्मल लोग हैं. कोई बड़ी चीज.
If you want to express something and nobody's out there listen to you, there's always a paper. You can just write it down.
Absorb कर लेगा पेपर.
Exactly.
लोग ऑफेंड होंगे, पेपर जज़ब कर लेगा, बोलेगा नहीं भाई कोई टेंशन नहीं.
The paper listens, and that's how you feel better. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, it was great. It was great talking to you.
Really great talking to you.
I am gonna wrap this up. And by the way, this was my first time being on camera, coming up on camera. It took me a lot of...
He did so well for the first time, right?
I know, I was
nervous. You did so goddamn well.
I was like, guy, I'm nervous, bro. I can't do this. I was gonna think of, just audio podcast, but then I thought, people are more interested in videos.
Yes, they are.
And my
and they have the entire right to, like a
my purpose is not to, just get followers and subscribers. It's more about, putting my message out there. My
and connecting to people, relating to people.
The audience on my channel, is gonna be your audience. It's gonna be Zed's audience. It's gonna be anyone who wants to listen, anyone you want to, share your story with.
Anybody who really does want to discuss, like rather than just talk, because अब बहुत कम है कि हम बैठ के बात करें, डिस्कस करें, टॉपिक्स के बारे में. वी ट्राई टू डिग इन इट, स्पेशली इन द जनरेशन दैट वी आर. हम तो मसलों पे बात ही नहीं करना चाहते ना. हम मसलों पे बात करते हैं, हम किसी भी टॉपिक के बारे में बात करते हैं तो उससे लड़ते हैं, उसको कंट्रोवर्सी बना देते हैं. rather than we sit down and discuss it, then we share it with people कि यार लोग भी जाने. जैसे कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट रैप, राइट, कि यार रैप इतना बुरा नहीं है, लोग जज ना करें. तो अब मैं एक रैपर हूँ, मैं सामने बैठा हूँ, तो am I any different than a normal person? Like थोड़ा messed up हूँ, पर क्वारंटाइन चल रहा है, पेंडेमिक चल रहा है भाई, मैं कहाँ जाके तैयार हूँ. लेकिन like seriously, alongside with that for just normal people.
Normal people.
And something in life pushes them to become rappers. There's nothing different. कोई जिम जाता है उसके लिए एक प्लेटफॉर्म बन जाता है, you know, अपने आप को अच्छा फील कराने का. Somebody sings, somebody's a guitarist, somebody's a pianist. रैपर होते हैं भाई. हाँ, ये अलग बात है कि mostly rappers' environments are toxic. They're bad.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure कि.
But I think that's gonna change when more mainstream people come out and express themselves. I think it's more about expressing yourself. It's nothing about the music videos and the girls and the cars and the riches. It's nothing about that. It's no cash. It's nothing. It's just expressing yourself. And that is what Mudassir is doing, and I think he's doing a great job at it.
Yeah.
I think you should keep doing this, bro. This is amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching. I love you all.
I love you more.
Next time. I'll see you guys next time. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.